Hi, Curry Diva.
Hey, Monica, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am good, thank you.
What are you chopping up?
Huh?
What are you chopping?
Well, Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
It's like the end of the summer crop, you know. They look like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do like a somewhat, it's a salad, but it can be eaten hot or cold.
Okay.
And I just do with these, Monica, when they're this little, you know, I just cut the end off. And then I just slice it into some, you know, pieces like that. Okay.
I always wonder what to do with Brussels sprouts because they have them at the market and I never buy them.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with Brussels sprouts other than just boiling them and putting like a sauce over it.
Right.
So, shallot.
Okay.
I found those at the market. It's like, could not resist. In Indonesian food, we cook with a lot of shallots, you know, and they're yummy. So I just peeled a shallot and chopping it up. I'm going to chop a little bit of garlic with this as well.
So do shallots taste more like onions or garlic, or
You know,
kind of?
I think they're closer to onions than they are closer to garlic. I just like the flavor of them so much. I just think they're amazing. Okay. All right, now some garlic. I went to the market, Monica, and the garlic is just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. So a quick chop on the garlic.
I love this music in the background.
Do you know who that is?
Who?
That's Elgin Foster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a local?
Yep, he's local. He's wonderful. He's just come out with a new CD as well. He's friends with Dean and I both. And we do a mom's concert, you know, benefiting for single moms. And so this was from that concert.
Cool.
And I keep all the tapes of it, of course, you know. Cutting a little bit more of the garlic, Monica. You know how I am, Miss Garlic Freak herself, right? Whoops.
You could be the garlic diva.
I could be the garlic. I might like that. I'd put garlic in dessert if they let me. Isn't that terrible?
No, I don't think it's terrible.
I'll put that in anything. Okay, gonna turn my wok on. I'm gonna use something different here, Monica. I'm gonna do some mustard oil. Have you ever used with that?
No.
Okay, mustard oil. It just makes things really mustardy and yummy. It has a nutty flavor to it. So what I usually do is I'll put a little bit of that in there.
Never even heard of mustard oil.
Yep, it's mustard oil, and then I'm going to put some mustard seeds, and that tends to pop just a little bit. Those are just brown mustard seeds.
Okay.
And the herb that we're going to use today is Thai basil from Monica's garden, from your garden. Look at how fresh that is. I've kind of let it sit out a little bit, Monica. Turn that down just a little bit. Okay, so what I do with this, Monica, I don't know how you take it, but I usually take the tops with the flowers and all. Flowers and everything. They're really tasty, the flowers. You know that? So you want to add the herbs towards the very end of what you're doing. So I'll keep that ready to go. In goes my garlic. So we're not going to use any curry leaves. There you go. Oh, and then to flavor that oil, you still have to put a little bit of olive oil because that ends up being too strong.
Okay.
So you put a little bit of olive oil, get that nice and toasty, and then throw your Brussels sprouts in right away. Okay?
Okay.
And there goes your shallots. You don't have to cook it too much, okay?
Okay.
Now, in there, I'm just going to use a little bit of salt to taste.
Is this like a side dish or more of a salad?
It can be a summer salad or something, whatever you'd like, really.
Okay.
It can be anything you want. It's really good to serve with a steak as well. So a little bit of my garam masala, and if you don't have that, just a teaspoon or two of coriander.
Okay.
And it should be freshly roasted and ground coriander, okay? I'm going to cut off, well, that's one of my spoons.
You probably could convert a lot of people that don't like Brussels sprouts.
You know,
with this recipe.
Great. It is actually amazing. So Monica, now I turn that back to high, and I'm going to cook this really high, like that for a little bit, so that the Brussels sprouts can be as high as I am. I'm high. I'm always high on summer.
It smells
I'm
so
high
good.
on food. I'm high on spices. I love to activate. It's what I do. So you won't be able to get past me without being activated.
I know. Everybody that's had your food knows that.
All right. So here we go. Now, I'm going to use something that a lot of people look at and don't really know what to do with it at all points, okay? Quinoa. Good. You use that. It's very, very, very high protein. Really quite yummy. That can be cold, that can be hot. So I made up some quinoa right here. This is just boiled quinoa. And when I boil it into the water, I put a little bit of turmeric. That way I get my health aspect in there. And then I can start doing my Sri Lankan dance. Everything's all okay. So in goes some quinoa, okay? Match it up to however you like the portions to be, all right? And then I throw in, these are some cranberries that are got an orange flavor to them. So a bunch of cranberries in there. Look how yummy that looks.
Wow.
Doesn't that look amazing?
Yeah.
All right, now toss away, toss away.
That could even be a Thanksgiving side dish.
Exactly. And I have done it for Thanksgiving. Because a lot of people say to me, well, what do you do? What's the point? You know, what do you do for the, where's the protein? And I say, well, there's a bunch of protein in the quinoa. So off we go. And keep doing that. Now, Monica, your herb. Dropping that in there right now. You don't want to cook that too much. And now goes, this is a sweet vinegar.
Okay.
Right? So it's got a little sugar in it. You pop all that in there. Now you turn this off and toss it up. You see what the vinegar did to the quinoa, a little darker. Now, you can pop tomatoes in there if you like. But this can be eaten by itself or however you desire. So,
looks so good.
very, very simple, very healthy, very good for you. So yumminess. Activate your senses. I can, you know, you should put some black pepper in there, Monica, because we didn't do anything for spiciness. So coarse black pepper would do the trick. All right. And that's it. I'm going to set it up so you can have a look and see what you think.
And a taste.
Right? You can have a taste.
Even more important, a taste.
You get to take this home. You're good. So now remember, you take this, you can take it off the stove, add a little bit more olive oil,
Okay.
and then put it in a bowl and chill it, and that can be a cold salad.
Oh,
right now
yeah.
you can have it hot, but you can have it cold as well. So just have a look at that.
These are the perks of being the videographer.
Ooh, yeah. Plus, you're my yummy friend. You're easy to look at and cook because you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You are. You are. That's why I feed you. But then again, if you hang around me, there's beautiful women all around me all the time. And that's it. Okay, so what do you think?
What
do you think?
Gorgeous.
I'm gonna have a taste.
Okay.
I'll have a taste, and then you can have your taste later.
Okay.
I want a little bit of everything, and I want one of those raisins. That mustard oil. Okay.
Okay.
You're only getting half.
All right. All right. Thanks, Curry Diva.
Curry Diva's out.